welcome to yet another episode of Everything Mining, Everything About Miners. Today I'm joined by a dedicated, experienced and a youthful miner who's actually looking forward to be the future of the Shabani, the future of the mining industry. Say, would you mind telling us more about yourself?
Gutayi. I'm Panashe Muranda. I'm a miner here in Shabani, and currently I'm working for Red Knight Mine, which is located just beside the mountain here in Shabani.
Okay, it's a good thing that we are seeing youth are partaking in the mining industry. So say, can you take me, how is your day like being a miner?
Being a miner, my day is full of taking risks, and it's full of challenges, if I may say, and it's full of, it's a mixed bag, if I may say. The day is full of everything. You can expect everything in the life of a miner. So yeah, that's what my day is all about mostly.
It seemed to be a rough and hard day for miners. So say, what inspired you to be a miner? Your age and the mining industry. What inspired you to partake the mining job?
As for me, my inspiration is from the economy of Zimbabwe. I mean, mining and agriculture are one of the best careers one can take so that it can be a successful person. So as for me, I chose mining.
Okay. So it was driven by the economy. So say, what are the most challenging aspects of the job? What can you tell us about the challenges you face in being a miner?
But the challenges I face being a miner, the first challenge that we face as miners is challenge that is going to do with safety. When it comes to safety, it's something that is very crucial. And in the mining industry, we are supposed to meet targets, we're supposed to make profits, and at the same time, we are supposed to adhere to safety conditions. And while adhering to safety conditions, sometimes it might compromise one or two production goals that you are supposed to face. So the main challenge that we face is balancing safety and production at the same time.
Okay, on that same note, what are the measures you are taking to ensure that the miners are safe at your mine? Let me take to your, for example, your mine. What are the measures that are put in place by the management that miners will be safe at your mine?
In mining, we have basically the government has set apart regulations that we work, standards that we adhere to, so that everybody works in a mine environment that is safe. But apart from that, is a mine, we have a technical service department which work hand in hand with our mining environments and our mining officers to make sure that safety comes first. For instance, we are talking of our ventilation department, which makes sure that we have enough air, fresh air supplied underground, so that we won't be exposed to dangerous and harmful gases. We also have rock engineering department, which makes sure that the shafts that we operate on don't collapse above us. And then we also have the geology department, which sees if the mining ground we're working on is safe. Apart from that, the Ministry of Mines has set apart a re-entry time after blasting. There's a time that we consider grace period that we consider before going back underground, so that we don't expose ourselves to harmful mining gases that occur underground. So as of safety, we have a lot of things that we do so that everybody is safe in mining. I think we can spend the whole day talking about that.
Okay, so say, having taken all those measures and everything, we have heard stereotypes about the mining sector. We have heard the Mashurugu, we have heard about the Makorokoza in Rishabane. What can you tell us about those stereotypes? Are those real or they're just misconception about the mining industry?
Yeah, they are real. And what I can say is it's a matter of people, level of education of people. I think if we try to educate the youth on to be somebody who works for themselves, then I think we can put that to an end. But there are some people who are always the scavengers, who are always there to disturb what somebody is working on. People who are only there to steal what we have produced for ourselves. So those stories are you. And I think as of now, the government of Zimbabwe has tried to put an end or manage those type of incidents.
Okay, so being a successful miner, say, well, how do you balance being a miner and being a family man? How do you balance that, like the work in the mine, and you have to be with your family, because you have said mining, you spend almost the whole day being in the mine. So how you balance your social life?
As for my social life, I have always put time aside for my social life. I think at the mine that I work at, everybody has his off days, and then after every day there's time that somebody goes to rest. And after working hours, I usually don't attend to work-related issues, although sometimes I might be forced to, because my attention might be needed, but I try to minimize my attention when it comes to work, after hours to work. So usually I just attend to my off days, and then I spend time with my family.
Okay, so what advice can you give to someone who wants to partake a career in mining? Like someone who's still in his A level, someone who's still at college. What would you give as an advice?
As an advice, I would advise that person to come and join us in mining. I wouldn't discourage anybody to come and enjoy this field. From my own point of view, it is quite an interesting career that somebody might be interested in taking. But main thing that I would advise is that person should be physically, mentally, and emotionally strong. Because this field asks too much. Yeah, it's a very demanding field. So somebody must be equally balanced.
So my last question says, what are your hopes for the mining industry in Zimbabwe as a whole, in Africa as a whole? What is your future? What do you want the mining industry to be like in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time?
In 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, my wish is to improve on our safety standard as a whole. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we should embrace technology, and then try to accommodate technology in the operations that we do in the mining industry. And then also we are supposed to invest more in mining. We are supposed to find better ways of investing in the mining industry. I feel like in Africa we are supposed to be independent. We are supposed to then the other thing, as Africans, we are supposed to produce and process our minerals and then do it here in Africa. And then making sure that what we produce, we process it here in Africa.
So say I thank you for your time, and to our viewers, I want to thank you for viewing this video. My name is Tinotenda Gutayi. I was your host, and I want to thank my photographer behind the scene, Kudakwashe Gonzo. Thank you all.